G'day everyone, my name's Cautious Pancake, and since it's October, it's time for another Halloween themed Horde base. This base was built in creative mode and includes an outer wall, entrance gate, manor house, cemetery, corn maze, and more. Okay, let's start off with a bit of a walkthrough. Up front, obviously, we've got our skull entrance gate with the claws hanging over the wall and our coffin towers on the edge of the wall, just for a little bit of style. We can then head on in through the broken teeth into this little area here, which I'd originally planned to use as a bit of a combat area, but that didn't pan out with the size of the base in the end. Got our little entrance here through the coffin and our pathway of floating candles. Off to the side here, we've got the cemetery. One of the options for the cemetery was also to make a little bit of a secret entrance underground through that main gravestone. And back over on this side, we've got the corn maze. This was just, again, to add a little bit of fun to the outside of the base, where you can come in through and get a little bit lost. If you were to explore a little bit further, you'll find that dead ends are possessed by the glowy pumpkin spirits. And there might be, or might not be, a little bit of a surprise at the center of the maze. Heading back to the main entrance of the manor, we've got the grand entranceway. Up these stairs, inside to the spooky manor. You can see that it's got this green glow to it, and quite a number of dead bodies sort of strewn around. Not sure quite what happened to them all. Things don't seem to be normal on the inside. Heading up the stairs, we can see that that continues. The people that have died, been leaving their skulls piled up on desks, as you do. And head around, we see some more pumpkin spirits that seem to have been up to no good. And here is, whoa! Here is the great pumpkin spirit up at the top area with the flaming eyes, which also, as you move around the side, leads to our horde combat area. Fairly basic sort of area with a push base just at the front so that we can fight the zombies and a little bit of reinforcement on top. Heading out the side, we've got this entranceway over the wall, which leads out to the coffin over on the side, and another one on this side over the broken area. These coffin towers on the end are actually access points as well. The zombies can walk up through here and get all the way down to the ground. That's so that they don't have to try and run all the way around the outside of the base wall, which is a little bit too large for them to navigate around. They can shortcut in here and get up access to us. Also provides a little bit of redundancy should any of the paths break in the main base, and ensures that the zombies will continue to run to us. Now, if you were wondering how we get up to the horde base, well, we got to head back inside the main manor entrance here and over to the fireplace. Inside the broken fireplace, there is actually a secret entrance, which we can take the ladder up. And this is our crafting base area then, is nicely hidden just at the back here. And we can jump up on these boxes to access the beam and in to the horde combat area. From there, the next thing to do is obviously to jump in and fight a horde. Okay, that's Horde Night. First thing to do is to find out where they're coming from. So far it looks like they're spawning inside the ground. Nope. Some of them are using the coffin here as the ladder up. Some of them are running around the outside and in the front door. Those going up the front door, they're pathing around mostly okay. So we should probably get up and start fighting them. Here we go. Only running on warrior difficulty. Not designing this to be the ultimate challenge. It is a bit of a novelty base, and I'm really not sure how this pathing is going to go. It hasn't really been tested at all. It should work okay, but whenever you're building bases in these, big buildings like this, you tend to get some weird pathing behavior. Oh, ow. Is that just me standing too close? Yep. Okay, that's okay. I was panicked already. Thought someone had snuck up behind. They shouldn't come up that ladder, but you know. You never know. Okay, cops. Gonna go main with guns. Should probably take that recog. Let's get one of them in. Oh, there we go. Try not to blow up too many demos tonight. Can't hit the dogs. Ow. Oh, it's getting busy now. Oh, there's the demo. What did I say about not shooting them? I didn't even see that one, to be fair. Okay, in a second, since this is getting just a little bit busy, what I might also do, see if I can bring out phone a friend. See if he can help me out a bit. There we go, that's working a bit better. Go away, Mr. Copper. Okay, it's a little bit quiet, but they're still coming. It is a bit of a long run in for them. Uh-oh. Ah, he's down the bottom. And that is one of the reasons that I set up the sort of 3 alternate paths in. Crotch shot. That'll be safer than going for the head. Heard a demo. There he is. You die now. There we go. Another one. Hopefully that's after midnight now, so the first wave's done. Hopefully that means no more demo spawning. We could do with a bit of a break from then. Wouldn't mind just poking my head out to see where they're parting from and how that's going, but it's a little bit hectic. Let's give it a shot now. Okay, so a lot of them are still coming up through the coffin. That's okay. Running up through here, just like they're supposed to, although someone's smacking on the bottom. Looks like they've also built a little bit of a path out here and out here. Not sure what that's for. We've lost a bunch of blocks. I don't know if they can still path through here. Yeah, they should still be able to. Okay. Looks like they might have also created another path through there. So they're creating their own ways to get to us. Well, we better go back in and do a bit more combat, see how things are going. The sledge has kept things under control for us while we've been gone, so that's good. Better just check for repair, actually. Yeah, a little bit of damage here. Lots of ferals. A lot less rads in this wave. That first wave of cops, demos, and rads was a bit brutal. Because we've got kind of a dual lane set up here. It's good with the sledge turret. It means that we can take out the left lane and the sledge turret can worry about the right hand lane. And a level up. Looks like our pumpkin's a bit worse for wear at the moment. Mostly my fault from not the best shooting, as always, but that's okay. Ooh, sounds like we've got our first vulture. Hopefully he'll be taken care of by the spikes upstairs. I haven't seen a lot of rage mode, but that could just be because of how the base is set up, we can't actually see it happening, and it could be happening down below us. Hopefully not, though. I mean, there'll be a bit, of course, and we've seen them creating their own tunnels, but that's been mostly a pathing issue rather than a rage mode issue. I have no idea, honestly, on the stability for the base below. Let's just take a little bit of a breather. And how are we looking outside? They're still running in. Well, they're using both sides now. Coming in from there and from there. So both of those coffins are working. Got some landing on the roof. Oh, someone's hitting us. We got pushed through. Oh, we're back to cops. Now that it's past 2 AM. We're on the final wave. And we've got cops back again. Ow. You can see that other ramp on the other side doesn't get used. But again, it's just there for redundancy. If this one gets destroyed at any point from an explosion, they will be able to run around the back of the... I was going to say pineapple. Around the back of the pumpkin and run up that side. Although there are some blocks missing there that might make that a bit hard. And there we go. Blood Moon's done. We'll just finish the cleanup. And then we'll go do a bit of a damage assessment. And see what a mess they made of the base. Okay, so that's 45 minutes later almost. After the end of Horde Night. And we've got rid of most of them. You can still hear the occasional zombie running around the house somewhere. Stuck trying to figure out its way up to us. A few last dregs coming in. We might start going and finding out where they're all up to. So as you can see, the pumpkin definitely took a bit of a battering. We've got a bunch of loot bags. We'll go down the bottom in a second, see how we went. A few here. So let's hop down and go see what they're up to. Get out of the fireplace. Oh, we've got a crawler. That's why you couldn't figure it out. We lost a bunch of the floor underneath from the demo explosions. That's certainly done a bunch of damage. Oh, one red left. Just pop outside. See who's hanging around. Oh. Demo. So that demo, he's been from like the beginning of Horde Night. So we might just have to go and see, where did they come from? Ah, they've fallen down into the pit. There we go. So that's where our green lighting has come from. This was originally designed to be, I was going to dig this down all the way through and then put like a cemetery or a tomb underneath. But that's not something that we ended up getting done for the full build. So that's sort of how they ended up. They must have pushed through the floor or fallen through down here somehow. But otherwise, were the stairs still in case? No, so the stairs are gone. So that's why they were all coming in from the outside. They've had to sort of bash their way back out through the building, through here, and then they would have been coming back up through the stairs. I've destroyed that bit of the ramp as well. Otherwise, this is looking pretty good in terms of damage. Can still get up here, still get across here just fine. They didn't do too much damage to that access method, but it was a good thing that we put in the redundant options, because that meant they could come back through here, run over here, or come in the other side from that coffin and still make it back up. But those stairs, whilst this bit's still here, the stairs up to there are gone from those demo explosions. But otherwise, the base held up pretty well. So I hope you enjoyed my Halloween Horde base. If you did, please leave it a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more of my 7 Days to Die videos. Thanks to my awesome supporters on Patreon, thanks to you for watching this video, and happy Halloween.